Hello. I'm sorry I'm late. I'll be fully honest. I was here on time. I sat in my chair. I like zoned out. I was like, oh, this is a nice chair right now. And like the time I was like, oh crap, I was supposed to stream me 2 minutes ago. So oops, my bad. Oops. Sorry, that was my sound test. Hi. Hello. Welcome. We're gonna be doing this. I did my homework. So side stories. I have all but one of them. I'm pretty sure from what I read online. No, not any spoilers, but what I read online. You get one more after you do like all of these. So we're gonna do all the side stories today. We might end it there. Okay, so I found this tier list maker thing online. I know I have walked through there. And then I kind of wanted to like just talk about stuff. Like maybe do this at the same time. It seemed really fun to me. I don't think we ever get to like talk about the games we play and stuff like that. And I figured it's a relaxed day for me. Energy is low. We don't really talk about the channel too often. Hello, Gaia. Hope you're doing well today. So I'd like to do it, but if this goes too long, then maybe I won't. We'll see how it goes. I think this was 15 minutes last time, and if each one's 15 minutes, that's, 30 minutes, an hour 30, 2 hours. It could be bad, so we'll see what it is. Oh, it's just a normal ranking tier list, regarding the tier list thing. So we have like an S rank. So how I was gonna do this, right? So like, I'll just do like a random example. So I have played Wild No Haro, right? I think Wild No Haro, phenomenal game. I'd probably put like in the A rank, give or take. I would do like games I've played here, and then there's some games that I've watched the entire game of it. I probably will never play it on stream because I know everything that happens, unless they like make a remake, right? So I'll put it in this list, and then I'll play some games I've heard of and stuff like that, and then some games I've never heard of right over here, which is a lot of them actually. I haven't heard of a lot of these games, which is crazy to me. So out of these games you play in the channel, so everything on the lettered list will be either games I played in the channel or I've played off stream, but like I've played myself. So like examples, like I don't think I've ever played Mad Father on the channel, which is somewhere here. Here it is. But I would still rate Mad Father somewhere here because I've played it before. And I probably won't stream Mad Father because of it because I played it before, and I know they've remade Mad Father, so probably won't play it on stream, but I'll still rank it, so on and so forth. And I think it'd just be really fun because like this is definitely a self pleasure thingamajiggy because I really like talking about RPG. Like I know I just been playing Doki Doki, which is not a RPG Maker game, but it's just for my personal self, I think it'd be fun. But if we have no time, that's fine too. Like this is the back burner thing that I would like to do, not like a top priority have to do thing. So. Anyways, let's start with the Doki Doki thing. It is why I made the entire day today. I'm hoping it doesn't take 15 minutes each, because if so, we'll be here for a while, but we'll see how it goes. I'll do part 2 of Understanding, because I did part 1 of Understanding last time, and then we'll just do them in order after that. Seem good? Cool. And let me know if sound and stuff is pretty bad. This is actually blasting in my ear right now, so 1 second. I did not read that line. I didn't read that line either. For the first time, so Yuri is the first to enter the club room. Anxiety courses through her relentlessly. Will Yuri show up today? Doki Doki might say... Lame. -points. Boom. I'm just kidding. I got you. Hell yeah. Doki Doki that shit, Gaia. Sitting at a desk, she stamps her feet in an attempt to calm down. I really thought it was stomps. I read that wrong, but here we are.
Why am I letting this affect me so much? I'm doing everything I can to make Yuri happy. But my best wasn't enough. But it was still my best. And I'm letting everyone down. I'm just a disappointment. I'm always just a disappointment. Yuri continues to wrestle with her self-deprecating thoughts. Every tiny noise causes her to lift her head in anticipation of Yuri's arrival. ... Boo, all you want, I'm supremely powerful. I don't know if supremely is the key word, but I got you. I'll be nice today. Bow bow, all that shit.
Minutes pass and nobody enters the club room. Not Yuri nor Monica.
Gosh, I'm so late. Why did I offer to help those other students with their work? I'm such a pushover sometimes. I want to leave such a bad impression on my new club members like Yuri if I'm not the first one there.
Monica rounds the corner, approaching the club room. As she does so,
Yuri?
You're... That was a sound change I didn't expect. Yuri jumped at the sound of Monica's voice. She's sitting outside the club room against the wall next to the door. Embarrassed, she quickly closes the book as she was reading and stands up. Hold on, let me listen to the song for a second. Just 1 second. Okay, this is a bop. I like it. I'm into this song. Hold on. Let it drop for a second. 3, 1. Psh. Oh no, it repeated. Never mind.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm late.
I can't read.
You didn't have to.
Well, here it is. Do 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 do. What? Do 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 do. Yeah. Do 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 do. Huh. Do 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 do. What? Sorry, I'm very distracted. I'm sorry.
You didn't have to wait outside for me. The door to the club room is open. It's not.
Yuri stammers, unable to explain herself. She peers into the club room through the window, then looks away.
Actually, I was wondering if I could help you today instead.
Huh? Me? With club publicity stuff?
Yes.
Monica's utterly confused. Why is Yuri asking this all of a sudden when she was so eager to spend time with Sayuri before? Did they not get along after all? Monica looks in the club room herself to see Sayuri sitting alone inside.
Okay. It's kind of a simple job, but I'd be happy for you to tag along. Me too.
Monica's worried, but she seems to find it difficult to insert herself into whatever conflict that may have arisen. It's a little ironic she realizes that she may be so conflict avoidant after having been in the debate club.
Okay, let's take a walk together.
I just have to make a couple of copies of this new flyer, then go around in the billboards and replace the old ones with the new ones. Yuri nods and the two set off. The two walk in silence. Without Sayuri, Monica finds it quite difficult to strike up conversation. So, how's everything been going?
Fine.
That's good. Neither of them follow up with anything more. Monica ends up at the stinted conversation. How the heck does Sayuri do it?
Ah, sorry, I didn't see you yesterday. I went straight to the computer lab to work on the flyers. Sayuri told me.
You two end up What did you two end up doing yesterday? English hard.
Just some reading.
I'm a flyer. Oh my god! Don't remind me. I just got Pokemon Club flashbacks. Holy shit! You and I are in the same boat on that one, Gaia. Though I will say, I definitely made my secretary and treasurer do more of it, so I really can't complain.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm really starting to feel like a literature club now. Yeah. It's kind of funny. I felt so intimidated at first when I heard about the kind of reading you two were into. But you know, it's kind of stupid of me because I'm just intimidated by things I'm not good at. And it's silly to assume that everyone who comes to the club will just have the same interests as me. That's so cool that you're able to get Sayuri into it. It's like the club is working, and I'm really happy about that. She's not into it.
Huh?
She's not into it, and I'm stupid for forcing her into it.
I was peon, so I had to do a bunch until I managed the money. Oof. Is that how Anime Club went? Tisk tisk. Tisk tisk. Forcing work, no good. It's all about guilting. That's how it is. That's how to do it. I feel this. I did it at the beginning of Pokemon Club, obviously, because I was like one of the few members. But thankfully, I had a very supportive cast with me, so. Yuri falls silent again, as if she started her thought, but can't figure out how to continue it. Did something happen? Yuri sighs. Listen, I got to manage money. Oh, fuck yeah. I fully agree, you came out. You also never banned me from Anime Club, which not every member can claim, so. You know. Toast to you. I just realized you can't see me doing a toasting motion with my cup.
No, it's just me.
Yuri pauses.
I'm thinking.
You don't know? In my junior year, question mark, I was banned from anime club. I don't think it was a serious ban, don't get me wrong. This is more of like a joking statement. But I was definitely told not to come back. I don't know if it was junior or sophomore. It's one of the two. It's not the senior. Oh yeah, I was banned from anime club, making me no longer a weeb officially. Once again, don't think it was a true ban. I don't think anyone enforced it in the club beside that one person and stuff. Okay, so I think you know exactly who would ban me in that club, but I'm trying to see if I want to be stream professional or want to just say the name. I don't think anyone who watched it would care, so I'm just gonna say the name. It was Armstrong who did it, because Armstrong was giving some kind of whatever speech thing or whatever like that. So it was like dead quiet as he gave the speech, right? And I'm just here to visit, right? I'm just like, hey, what's up? So I'm listening to the speech, whatever. Oh, be stream professional. I mean, strong arm. Anyways, I already said the name. It's too late for me now. Anyways, so he gave some speech about club shit. I wasn't really listening. I was just listening. I was just like with the homies, and then you know there was complete silence. Even I thought this was awkward, right? So he said something, and I was like, hell yeah, and I clapped, and people in the fucking thing laughed and whatever shit. And then after that thing, he was like, Josh, can you come over? Like, not that serious, but I was like, yeah, what's up? And then he was like, hey, can you not do that? And I'm like, dude, I just saved your thing. He was like, I didn't need your saving. And I was like, dude, like, that's fine. But, like, it's not like you just call me out during the club thing. Like, it's the fucking anime club. It's not like a serious meeting event thing. And he was like, Josh, you can't do that anymore. And I'm like, I'm sorry. He was like, I don't think you're being sincere enough about this. And I'm like, I'm not being sincere at all. I'm like, this isn't a big deal to me. He was like, you're banned from the anime club. You can't come back. And I was like, what? And he was like, we don't want you here. And I was like, okay, fuck it. I'm banned from the anime club. And I walked out. This was a long time ago, once again. Like, I'm sure more than what I said transpired to make that go to that conclusion. But that's all I remember, so. And once again, it was just ours. It wasn't like all the top members of the anime club discussed this, and then that was the conclusion. It was just that moment. And I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even know you had the power to ban someone. Let alone for that, of all reasons. I wasn't even obnoxious for, like, an extended moment of time. I was, like, obnoxious for 3 seconds. Like, that one slide. Like, I did the clap, I did the woo, and that's, like, it. Once again, politics in college were weird. Like, literally lore. Yeah, that's why I don't think anyone really noticed, because I also was busy doing Pokemon Close Up at the time. But there was a point in my time where I went to anime club, like, every other week. And then there was a point where I just stopped going to anime club in general, and it was because of that moment that I stopped going to anime club. I was also super busy and so on and so forth. I never really fought it, and I never really questioned it or really cared that much. But it was like after that moment, I was like, I'm too busy for this shit. I'm not gonna, I get the people I'm visiting at anime club. I can visit them fucking in the office or whatever. So I'm just gonna fuck anime club. I'll just do what I want during that time. Man was weird politics side. Yeah, you're preaching to the choir on that one. Don't get me wrong. Armstrong, if you're watching this video, how the fuck did you find my YouTube? But also, maybe you're different now. But also, how the fuck did you find my YouTube? Anyways, sorry for the people who don't care about my UB politics.
I'm thinking.
A moment passes in silence, then Yuri shakes her head.
I shouldn't be complaining to you all of a sudden.
Yo, tell him. Preach. You know what? Mad spin. Oh, damn. I got you with this, guy. I got you on this.
Don't worry. I don't think you're complaining. I just want to make sure that you feel welcome. If it's important to that, then you can tell me anything. Well, I do feel welcome.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at that. It's you know, I'm also in the same boat, but I legitimately forgot after that line you were talking about Armstrong. So you're talking about me, and I was like, you got me. Thank you. But, you know, cheers to that. I fully agree with you as well. Though at the same time, once again, it's been like, what? Almost a decade now? Maybe not that much time, but it feels relatively close. So, trust me, since leaving college, not much thought has been put into that man into my head. So, for all I know, he could be totally different, for better or for worse. Preach, yeah. I think I understood. If not, it would be a random non sequitur. I was like, what the fuck? Anyways.
It's not an issue with the club. It's just an issue with me. So I feel wrong to inconvenience you with it.
I'm fully with it. Like, not to get all personal, like gossipy, but, you know, I also was not great in college for some things and other things, and, you know, different talk for a different day. And sometimes you gotta own up to it and stuff like that. And it's something that I never feel like ever got resolved, so I'm fully on your side on that. She's doing better, eh? Oh. I am sorry you're that above, Gaia. I am fully blessed with not being above that anymore. But yes, let's go back to Doki Doki. Oh, we're just talking about the past, VP. RV on that. We're just rambling and raving about people we used to know. Good times. Also, did you change your profile pic? It looks nice. Fuck yeah. Anyways, Monica pauses and thinks. Yeah, the real horror game, reminiscing about the past.
Well, if we put it this way, it's my job as president to understand the needs of the club members, right? We're going to have all kinds of people joining this club, hopefully anyway, and learning about the diverse needs and interests of everyone who will help me come up with club activities that everyone will be happy with.
It looks good! Pachi Pachi. I like the change. I will confess, though, I do not know what a Comey flag is, so, if it's something I should know, I highly apologize.
That everyone can be happy with? Not just only some people?
Damn, now that I'm thinking back my own life, oh no, don't do that, Gaia. Don't do that. Or no, not Gaia, VP, sorry. Fully mind slipped on that. Don't do that, VP. Don't think of a 2014, 2015, all in the past. 2021 is where we're at. 6 years ago, all in the past.
I need to be looking out for everyone. Otherwise, what kind of club will it be? I see. Yori looks a little bit more relaxed. She signals to Monica that switching from a sympathetic approach to a pragmatic one was a good choice. Each individual truly does have their own needs. Okay. Yuri takes a deep breath. I forgot about any time I lived in Ohio, so honestly, for the best. That's the real cursed land right there. I'm a really weird and awkward person. I've accepted that about myself. I just don't know how to, I guess, connect with other people. How is it so easy for everyone else? How do you just make conversation about any arbitrary topic? Kind of like us right now. I can talk for hours about things that I'm into. Unfortunately, so much that I don't know when to stop.
Like, that was a time that was far superior to today in almost every way to me. That's fair. That's legit. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Today is pretty whack too. Like, pandemic and everything like that. So I feel it. Honestly speaking, I don't remember too much about 2014 to 2016 as well. 2014 to 2017 are the golden years. I can see it. I don't remember too much controversy, I'll be real. Like, I remember college controversy. Controversy. I don't know why I said controversy like that. I remember college controversy. And, you know, I got the stress of work after college and all that. But, you know, I guess it's easy to say that, like, the past was worse than now because, like, you know, you're trying to live your best life now, but I don't know. Though it wasn't really because of the time period as much as the place I lived in those times. Aw, that's fair too. That's fully, like, not to reiterate what Gaia said, but living in Ohio probably was not making a good years at those times. So, reverse scenario. Anyways,
before anything else, I have no idea what to say. So I understand that about myself. I'm just not good with people. I can't help it.
I've been vibing since 20XX. I don't know if I have been. I feel like only recently I've been starting to vibe a little bit more, and I think it's just because I've been doing it from like stressful thing to stressful thing, and it still is kind of a stressful thing, but I'm a little bit more vibe about it. Is Ohio bad? I have never heard of a single positive experience in Ohio. Not that I've ever truly lived there myself. Not positive for me. Fully agree.
So it feels like whenever I'm confronted with a new social situation, I'm either ignored or made fun of or taken pity on. And Sayori falls victim to that third category.
She what? Hold on. You're saying that Sayori is taking pity on you? Yuri nods.
I just want to be treated like a normal person. If you don't like me or you don't connect with my interests, then just tell me. I can accept that and move on. Sayori is too nice to me. I'm so stupid for realizing that she would just go along with whatever I pushed onto her. Nobody deserves to put themselves in that kind of discomfort just because they pity some weirdo who doesn't know how to make friends. It's the worst feeling. I hate it.
I will actually fully agree with everything Yuri said. I would rather be ignored than be pitied, personally. Yuri's sharp words cut through tense air. Where'd my mouse go? There's my mouse. Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, the two stop short in the hallway, prioritizing the conversation over the original task. Monica looks at Yuri. Yuri only looks down with her fists clenched. Very lonely just time. Nod. I think you should tell her that. I could never say that to someone's face. It's pathetic. Sayori is different. Making people happy is the most important thing to her. I'm sure that's all she's trying to do. If you're able to explain to her what makes you happy, then she'll do anything to make it happen. That's the problem. What kind of friendship has one person trying to cater to the other person's needs? I'm sorry, I'm making myself sound so... No, I think I'm trying to understand. Monica hesitates to finish her thought out loud. It's something that Sayori would be able to say better. Sayori is someone who will give anyone however much kindness they need in order to smile. So could you imagine this chat convo happening in a side while you're in the hallway and like taking place in one person's head? I fully agree on that one, Kyle. I'm gonna interject by saying I feel like side story Monica is super weird. Like almost another character weird. Like almost intentionally weird. Like I'll play some more side stories before making this judgment though. Yeah, moving to a new place and hating it and wishing you never moved there is a situation I know all too well. Aw, I'm sorry, VP. That's never for everyone. I totally relate to that right now as a man living in Florida though, so... Why is she weird? I feel like... Okay, so maybe I'm wrong, but in my perception of Monica in the main game, I feel like she's like relatively confident, give or take, like certain scenarios, right? She's more like upbeat and like... Not in your face really, because she got programmed out, but she's more like upbeat and like takes charge and so on and so forth. And here she seems very like skittish, shy, and stuff like that. Josh currently lives in hell. He just says, if anyone understands, it's me. So I fully feel it, and literally live in hell because it's like swampy ass Florida. So
neither person's to blame. It's an issue that can't be resolved without them understanding each other better. Sayori wants to be your friend, I promise that. It's okay for different people to have different needs. Florida bad, I'm European. I don't know how to convey. I feel like Florida is great to visit and terrible to live in. Yeah, Florida's a rough time. It's insanely swampy, it's insanely hot. It's insanely backwards in most logical senses. I know how to convey. Okay, lay it on us, guy. Whenever you're ready. I'm gonna read this line while I do that, though. But good friends work together and can be what they need for each other. You have to have good communication and talk about it. VP Florida. That is a great way to do it. I don't have good communication. Yuri stops and shakes her head. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. My head is it's so resistant to everything. I'm pushing such a kind person away from me because of it. Yuri pauses to think. I'm so tired of the cycle I'm creating for myself. I think I'm so afraid of people pushing me away that I just push them away first. How thoughtless and immature of me. Yuri takes a deep breath and exhales. I didn't mean for this to turn into a whole venting session, but I understand that I need to communicate with her. You're totally fine. It's for the club, remember? You're just helping make the club a better place for everyone. Yeah. Yuri falls silent again. She looks like she wants to say something. So you're in Europe. Isn't it super late there? Isn't it super early there? Oh no, I guess it is super late there. I was like, isn't Europe 6 hours? But no, it could be 4 hours. So playing Doki Doki High School DxD is way better. You know what? Spittin'. Fuck yeah. Don't worry, this is hopefully the last time I play Doki Doki. I'm just doing the side story stuff. Fingers crossed. It is pretty late. Like 2 a.m. Yeah, 2 a.m. makes sense. I don't know why. Like, I guess every part of Europe is a little different, but... People from Florida committing crazy crimes. Not even that crazy because it's Florida. Pew pew. 228. You know about people, so thank you. Anytime. Monika smiles at Yuri. For a moment, Yuri finds it in herself to meet Monika's gaze, returning a shy smile of her own. I mean, you did offer High School DxD, so I do believe you. And it doesn't get much better than that, I feel. Yuri and Monika finish replacing the old flyers with the new ones. Like, Florida is one of those places where there's lots of weird animals, strange people, severe poverty, which leads to crimes, and widely incompetent government. You're spitting, but you didn't mention that there are cute cows, so does that balance it? Also, there's like a shit ton of bugs. Like mosquitoes and all that fuck. I have a full playthrough of High School DxD for Nintendo 3DS gameplay. Oh snap! That's what a plug-in, hell yeah! High School DxD is definitely a banger, so I'm with it, 100%. Always sweaty and bugs bite you, and you get a lot of substance use. Yeah, sad but true. Anyways, more accurately, Monika mostly did the work. Damn, I cannot read today. While Yuri followed along. But as the club room once again dawns near, so does Yuri's confrontation. I can't do this. Yes, you can. It'll be great. Yuri sighs and shakes her head. I'm never going to feel confident enough. I just have to do it. If I don't do it now, I never will. Yuri starts toward the door, but turns to face Monika. Cows are cute though, but they're not everywhere in Florida. That's true. They actually have been less cows since I moved there, apparently. I think you remember this story, guy. I'm climbing at something I absolutely can't stand. You're a spittin' VP. I'm fully with you on that one. You're not just gonna wait outside, are you? I can take a walk. Want me to get you a coffee or something? Actually, I prefer tea. I like to do my own though, so don't worry about it. Though I suppose that's one downside to reading here in the club rather at home. I don't get to drink tea while reading. Sorry, I guess that was nothing to do with this. You know, now that you mention it, I bet we can get permission to keep stuff in for tea in the club room. You use like an electric kettle to heat water, right? Would that really be possible? I'll look into it. I think that would be great. Yuri smiles and nods at the thought. Well, I'll be back in a bit. Good luck. Monika looks at Yuri, then turns around and departs down the hallway as Yuri's smile fades once more. Which part of Europe are you in? Pardon me because another one, blah blah blah. My channel is good. Data Live, Sunday Hero, Green, a certain magical railgun, Neo bunch of amazing gameplay on my channel. I'm working on Code Geass gameplay. Ooh, look at all this anime. Clappy. Let's go, Legendary. Actually, don't know how I could abbreviate your name other than like LAJF, which does not roll off the tongue, but still very cool. It must be done. Taking one deep breath, Yuri timidly opens the clubroom door. Yuri? Oh wait, hold on, I'm not done yet. Yuri shuffles a bunch of papers around. Yuri stammers, her words suddenly caught in her throat. At that moment, she realizes how Sayori has been spending her afternoon. I wasn't expecting you to come today. I was really hoping to make it all the way through the next chapter first. But I got through most of it, though. And look.
I don't know why I got most of the way through it. I don't know why I said though.
Sayori holds up a sheet of paper. It's a bunch of notes, beautifully produced with indentations, categories, and even color coding. As Yuri sees this, her expression shifts from anxiety to despair. I was afraid you were getting disappointed in me, so I've been trying really hard. Stop. Yuri presses her fist against her forehead. Please stop. I can't take this. Yuri? Sayori's voice quivers in shock after receiving the exact opposite response she was expecting. I'm sorry. So cool, the internet people watch together. Yeah, I feel really bad, Gaia. I haven't played something truly authentically scary in a little bit. Like, it would definitely be Doki Doki if I haven't played Doki Doki before. Like, hold on one second. Well, 1 second. Oops. Give me one moment. As you can tell by my professionalism, I'm a great streamer. Every person loves. Okay, so this is my channel. Blah blah, advertisement. Hit that sub. Blah 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 blah. I think the last game that I felt truly fear about was probably Omari Final Part, which was apparently 3 months ago. It really felt like yesterday. And then I didn't feel scared playing a game probably since Cat in the Box, I would say, which is 9 months ago. So I am a sham of a horror game player, I feel. Means all Japanese time period of creating this visual novel has never been released in America, and fan base of recovery iconic anime. Look at my channel. I will do so after the stream. Time is fake. You're fake. Get out of here, Melissa. How dare you? Time is my buddy. Now, it's really been a minute since you've been getting scared, and I will this is my fault, right? Like, I'm a sham horror player, right? Like, I thought this would be scary. It wasn't that scary. Omari got scary. I played Omari for like 3 months. I played Coffee Talk. It's not that scary, obviously. And then I thought Midnight Train would be scary. It wasn't that scary. And I think Tales of Black Forest was really good. But it wasn't that scary. So, I'm a sham, is basically what I'm trying to say. Me bad horror game. Teeheehee. Sayori looks away in guilt. Did I do something wrong? I don't understand, so if I did something wrong, please tell me. Yuri shakes her head. No, it's me. I keep putting myself in these situations where people are afraid to treat me normally. If you don't like this kind of reading, it's okay. Please just tell me. You don't need to be treated differently just because I'm weird. But I don't treat you differently. I just want my friends to be happy. So I thought if we did something together that you would really like. I don't want your pity. Oh, music stopped. Why did I do that? Yuri sinks to her knees, her voice shakes. I'm sorry. Tears of guilt, self-loathing begin to stream down her face. This is not how it's supposed to go. Why is it so hard just to articulate your thoughts? Why do you always end up pushing everyone away from you? Yuri's mind pounds with eternal accusations as she shuts her eyes, unable to face Sayori or the rest of the world. She should leave, just escape from here, before Monica sees her like this, and before Sayori tells Monica what she did. But before Yuri can put a string through her legs, she feels a warm pair. Oh wow, I have English hard. Pair of arms gently around her from behind. I have seen this picture. You hear the theory that Yuri is on the autism spectrum. I have not heard that theory. I can kind of see it. I would be interested in reading this theory. I will also say though, I can now understand why a lot of people like Yuri. I think this side chapter was a huge Yuri buff. More than Sayori, more than Monica. Still Monica's my favorite, but I can definitely see the Yuri buff on this one. Sayori whispers in a soothing voice. It's okay. It's okay. Overcome by despair, Yuri finds herself unable to protest and pull away from Sayori's kind gesture. Yuri's such a waifu? I know many people whose favorite character is Yuri, so I can see it. Yuri sniffles, breathing heavily through a clutched throat, trying with all her willpower to control herself. I understand. I understand that the things you're feeling in your head are different from the things that you're trying to say. I know that must be what you're feeling right now. I promise I understand that, so I'll give you as much time as you need. And when you're ready, just tell me your feelings and we'll walk about them together, okay? Yuri sniffles again, head and nods her head. She gives herself a minute to compose her thoughts and speaks while steadying her voice. I think I've gotten so used to people being weirded out by me, it feels like anyone who's nice to me is just doing it out of pity. I'm so horrible with people, so it makes me not want to believe that someone can actually like me for who I am. Yuri pauses, and Sayuri doesn't interrupt. Rather, she waits for Yuri to continue. I got so excited when I joined the literature club. I thought it was finally a chance to make friends through some interests. But my interests are the only one I know how to talk about. Fan theories aside, I would rank her first out of the 4 GDLC characters. A VP, just to confirm, no spoil obviously, is this after doing the side story stuff, or is this even before side story you would think she's top 4? Obviously, I'm not going to debate your opinion either way, because, I get the appeal for sure, so. Yuri's already such a good friend, huge thumbs up. You know what? You're spitting legendary. You're spitting on that one. But then I catch myself getting overly obsessed in front of other people. It feels like I'm making a fool of myself. I hate myself for it. Ultimately, I just want to be treated like a normal person, but how was I supposed to expect that when I can't behave like one? I just want to learn how to get along with people, stop ruining things for myself. That's all. Yuri finishes her thoughts, feeling more steady after having gotten them out. Sayuri, who can feel Yuri's breath rise and fall from beneath her arms, realizes that as well. Thank you for helping me understand you a little better. You were so great at helping me while we were reading, so I'll help you with things that you need to too. But I feel like it was just frustrating you with how much patience I require sometimes. That's kind of familiar. Because it's her first before the side stories. Ooh. Interesting. I can't stop worrying about that while we were reading. Well, I don't disagree with you fully. I understand the appeal of Yuri for sure. Yuri's probably my second, and it's probably Monica, Yuri, slight gap, Natsuki, very small gap, Sayuri, personally, but you know what? Each their own. I was afraid you'd be frustrated with me. I would never do that. I did my best to reassure you by mentioning how I have a lot of patience. Yeah, I know, but my irrational fears just won't be quiet sometimes. I'm sure it's the same for you, right? Yeah. Irrational fears. Well, there's no way you could frustrate me because I already like you as the person you are. I know you said you have a hard time believing that, but I promise it's true. You don't have to be a social person for people to like you. I think you're really considerate in your own way, worrying so much about other people's feelings. We're all kind of weird. It's a literature club. It's the best part we're all different, and we have different interests. Like about the book. I'm reading it because I want to. I promise that's what I want. It's a bit of a struggle, and I try not to mistake that for me not enjoying it. I mean, we can never discover new things if we don't try them first, right? I want to know the reason why you love it so much, and in the end, if it's not for me, then I can say that, but I'll be glad I tried it and learned more about you. Plus, you're super duper smart, and I want that to rub off on me. Yuri faced back a smile at that comment. Already, the heavy atmosphere surrounds her seems to have evaporated through the caress of Sayuri's arms. Your hair is so pretty. I always wanted long hair, but I was awful at taking care of it, so I cut it all off. Yuri's tension relaxes. For once, she feels okay just listening, rather than worry so much about saying the right thing. Sayuri, sensing Yuri's comfort, lets her rest. It must be so difficult for her to feel relaxed around other people. The literature club can make it happen, then it's something that she deserves to experience. That was super sweet. Did you guys watch the How to Make Drugs Online fast show? Good try, police. Almost got me on that one. No, I've never heard of this. Unless this is slang for a show I should know. Anyways. Well then, based on my understandings of your feelings, I suppose I won't mind if we were to continue reading. That's what I wanted to hear. but we can stop at any time. If you truly don't like it, please be honest about it. I won't be offended. Of course. I'm not going to judge anything this early on, though, so we'll just have to see what happens. Oh, and, it's not good to touch people without their consent first.
I agree, don't get me wrong. Not laughing about that, but, not what I expected to read.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I mean to make you feel uncomfortable. Oh, no, you didn't. I suppose it was kind of nice. I was just saying.
I'm back.
Monica's back.
Sell drugs online fast. I also did not read that. Doki Doki shares helpful tips and tricks for the common person. I mean, I think Doki Doki is the only horror game I can think of that has like the disclaimer that you have to say yes or no to. Like, they all have a disclaimer, right? That it's like, you know, this contains horrible whatever. But like, once you click on it, it's like you're in, baby. Like, fuck you. Doki Doki, you have to click I agree to this. Share books with others, good. Tea, good. Manga book. People touch, no good. Just Monica, preaching, spitting, faxing.
Monica's back. I haven't seen you, like, at all recently.
Sayuri trots to Monica.
Ah. She whispers loudly. Can I hug you?
Sure, Sayuri. Sayuri wraps her arms around Monica.
Oh yeah, Yuri, it might be good to know.
Sayuri can be kind of a hug monster.
Hey, don't call me a monster. Artemis is a monster, and if she inherits the kingdom, it would spell disaster.
Yuri laughs. Monica, perplexed, looks between the two of them and then smiles.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying your reading so far. It's like our first real activity as a literature club. About that. We've been so patient exploring my interests. I think that it would be inconsiderate for me not to return the favor to you, and learn about the things you like.
Yes.
Like poetry?
Yuri smiles. Let's go, Yuri! Let's go! Neon Genesis Evangelion visual novel is best horror and love story. I did not realize it had a love story. It makes sense, though. Like that one song goes, remember, no means yes, yes means no, take your visual operation. What? I do not know that song, nor expected reading that line. Anyways, we got this. Finish Understanding 2. Did we get anything for Understanding 1? Oh, we did get something for Understanding 1. This is cool. There's a horror clip with this Monica in it, so it really surprised me. I'm not sure if that was intentional. Okay, how long did that take me? That took me 42 minutes. And did I fuck around during a lot of that? Absolutely. Should I have fucked around during that? Absolutely not. Can I do all of these if this one takes me 40 minutes for one part? Probably not. But we'll just keep going. I'll just do trust. We might not do all the side story, and I might have lied to you at the beginning saying this is my last Doki Doki, if so. It might be, I might not do the side stories on stream. We'll see, we'll see. I'll gauge interest. I just can't do, if this is gonna take me, if this one thing's gonna take me another 40 minutes, I'm fucked. I did understanding part 1 last stream, and I did understanding part 2 the other, I believe. Yes, but I did the second one first. I didn't do this one yet.
Okay, everyone.
Literature club is starting. Am I supposed to do them in a specific order, by the way? I had no idea at the time.
Let's all have a seat and take attendance, okay? I missed the bait club. Who knew it'd be so difficult to start a new club? I feel worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence. Monica is the only member of the literature club. The days that have passed, all her efforts to recruit members have been fruitless. Am I going about this wrong? Monica glances at one of her flyers. The headline is "Do you like literature?" Well, nobody into literature enough to pick it over their other club interest. Yeah, the sub chronologically? That makes sense. Thankfully I did the second one then, and not the first. Or, thankfully I did the second one then, and not like the third or fourth. I didn't have them all unlocked at the time, so I wasn't sure. I will now do them chronologically. I can't just rely on people liking literature. I need to sell them on a vision. A vision? What kind of vision? Monica rests her head on her desk, deep in thought, before she realizes that the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up with her. So quiet, and the noise of the air conditioner is soothing. Hello?
Oh, that was like a horror receipt for a second. Wow, that was so loud! Holy shit! Oh, this is a jam? Give me a second, let me hear the jam alert. Yeah, it's a jam. I dig it. Suddenly a voice causes Monica to snap awake. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I never do this. Is this the napping club? That's scary for one moment, good one. Yeah, I fully agree with you, 100%. What the fuck? This is a jam! Holy shit!
No, this is... Monica pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit that this is in fact the literature club. This is the literature club. Yeah, I thought I had it wrong for a sec. I'm super sorry. It was like so unprofessional of me to do that. You don't apologize, I do that all the time.
Can I mention how much I like this song? This song is so fucking good.
Oh. Did they miss the club meeting? Where's everyone? About that. This is everyone. Really? Just you? We're getting more members. I'm working really hard on it. Hold on a sec. If just you. That means I'm gonna be vice president.
Wait, vice president? What are your qualifications?
Well, I'm better at napping than you. Maybe I should be president. Now you're just making fun of me. And I'm sorry. What's your name? Sayuri. Okay, Sayuri. I've been trying really, really hard in this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening not to be taken seriously, you know? I care so much about this. I just want to find other people who do too. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being serious, that's all. I mean if to hurt you. I'm joking with the vice president thing too. That would make a terrible vice president. I mean, I'm sure that Monica tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she still doesn't know much about Sayuri.
Monica is waifu. It's hard to pick best waifu. You're fully agree on that, legendary. She's best waifu for me though. Sayuri is about to perform a coup on Monica seems. This isn't end of Doki Doki. She ain't gonna win this one. Just you, Monica.
I'm sorry that this doesn't feel like a real club yet. Would you be interested in joining after I find a few more members at least? Well, no. I want to join now.
Really?
Yeah, sounds like a lot of fun. So that I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing and you should feel proud of it, you know? So let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. Something else, I'm good at that, so... Honestly, how can I possibly say no to that? It's really sweet of you, Sayuri. Oh, I'm Monica, by the way. Monica! Such a cool name.
Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up. Isn't Monica the most popular girl in school? I guess the school is big, and like maybe Sayuri doesn't follow this shit, but I never really get the most popular girl in school vibe from Monica ever.
But you're smiling.
Well, I didn't say it needed work.
Monica glances at the flyer at her desk and realizes her name's already written on it. So we do first. Well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? We can go home and try to come up with new ideas to recruit club members. I can do that. Cool. I think I need to put some more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission. My mission is to make everyone happy. Yeah, something like that. I need to think about that. Do you like hugs?
I guess so. I can see now why you say it's chronological order. The hug monster part happens now. Sayuri suddenly pulls Monica into a friendly hug and let's go.
Some people can just really use a hug sometimes.
I guess Monica isn't so popular anymore. She got booted? I thought she just left. Is this something I'm gonna learn and I didn't realize? Is this spicy Monica lore? I don't know. Sayuri whispers loudly.
Hug energy is what keeps me at my best.
Hug energy?
Monica laughs. Although Sayuri is very different from her, Monica feels her spirits lifted. Maybe it's just because she finally found another club member. But I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm super excited. I'm going to think really hard tonight about how to get more people. Yeah, me too.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was the end of the chapter. I was like, this is a 9-minute chapter? Fuck yeah, we're making up time. We were not making up time, spoiler. A day passes, and the time comes for the literature club, Monica and Sayuri, to reconvene. As president, Monica conveys that she's the first to... Monica ensures, I don't know where I got conveys from. As president, Monica ensures she's the first to arrive to the club room. But she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayuri. It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayuri changed her mind about joining? No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday. But I'm getting kind of worried. Suddenly Sayuri comes bounding through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper. Sorry I'm late. I'm here. It's okay. Welcome back. And... Monica spins to Sayuri spins to Monica and deposits the sheet onto Monica's desk. Ew, what's this? Let me read this poem. Take my hand. Take my hand, take me forward. Take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my step, so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up, the more I can lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland. Sayuri, I assume. Hey, this is really good. You wrote this, Sayuri? Of course. Wait, no, it's the wrong side of the paper. Huh? I was ready to show that yet. I'm so embarrassed. Monica flips over the paper. Written on the other side is a list of ideas for recruiting new club members. Oh, this is what you meant to show me. I'm curious now. Do you write poetry often? I do, but I'm sure I'm not anywhere near as good as you are. Really? I did terrible at writing poetry. I never wrote anything I was happy with. Like, I always read it again after a week after I write it, and I'm like, oh, this is so stupid. I don't know. Like the dramatic version of me doesn't agree with the person I want to myself to be, or something like that. Would it be cool to see what side stories would be like in Act 2 timeline, where Sayuri never existed, or Act 4 timeline where Monica never existed? I actually fully agree with you, and I feel like it would be really cool to see those alternate universes. But, you know, probably will never happen, sadly. Without mods! That's the power of mods in this game. Sorry, I'm gonna get a cup of water real fast. I just saw your channel. I know how to improve it. Add huge summary about it, and add social media link, and add basically background picture and organized playlist. You know what? I probably would very much help. Thank you very much for the suggestion. I am very lazy about this, as you can tell by the fact that I stream like once a week and not very well. So, but thank you. I will consider all of that for sure. I really appreciate it, Legendary. You put a lot of time into that. Well, a considerable amount of time more than I have, so. You should have more confidence in yourself. You're the literature club president. I guess you're not wrong there. I need to set like a good example or whatever. Well, you know, I can envision the club doing something like that. Doing what? You know, like sharing poems we write and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I would love that. It's a good way to learn about other people, you know? It's like, we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people usually. But you can when it's in a poem, right? Yeah. I think it's helping me form a more cohesive vision for the club. And I'm glad you showed me, well, even though it was by accident. Me too. Foreshadowing? Wait, which line? Some emotions to cast rest. Oh, probably this line, right? Right? I feel like it was that line. I feel like it was obvious when I think about it, but oops. I felt embarrassed at first, but it feels kind of good that someone else can read it. I'll try to show you more of them in the future. I love that. Oh jeez, I'm getting distracted. Do you want me to go over this recruitment brainstorm together? My brain storms so hard. It's like a brain hurricane. My brain is a natural disaster. The line plus the whole poem. Yeah, that one I fully see. Sorry, that's terrible. Anyways, let's take a look at this list. Make cupcakes. I was hungry. It's a good idea. Isn't it? Let me think about this. I mean, when will we have the chance to give people cupcakes? You know, like when we come to the club. What if we decided to have like free cupcakes on the flyers? I'm like kind of worried that would bring all kinds of people, you know? Around kinds? People would join us for the cupcakes and leave. No one would do that. It would be me.
But you know, I want to find people who actually are really into literature, even if they don't know it yet. Let's see, the next thing on the list: hunt for people reading books. I don't think I get it. Like going around the school finding people who are reading books, you know? Like in the morning or during lunch. And we tell them check out the literature club. Problem with that is like, wouldn't most people reading books just do it for an assignment or something? How would we know if they're just reading for fun? Well, we can just ask them. But then we'd be bothering people who are trying to do schoolwork. I didn't think about that part. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. You're coming with a lot more things than I can. Your next idea is to hand out flyers, rather than put them on the walls. I definitely like to start doing that. I'm useful. I never said you weren't. I just think, what would we tell people when handing them out? I don't want them to be like, join the literature club. Let's figure out how we can better engage people. What if we tell them about club activities and stuff? What club activities? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be like my job to come up with that, right? A vision for the club. Okay, sorry, pretend you're a normal person for a second. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. You know, like a random passerby who's getting a flyer. How would you react to the idea of a literature club? Probably like, this is stupid. I'm doing the anime club. Yo, I'm just kidding. What the heck? Sorry, I was thinking of a friend of mine. Okay, what if I said that we like do group readings and discuss it together? I'd be probably nap through it. That's you, sir. But that doesn't sound like fun to most people anyway. We need to really catch their interest, you know? This sucks. Why is this so hard? Monica, don't be sad. What do you like about literature, Larry? Me? No, kind of what I said about poems earlier.
I've been super at it, by the way. By the way, if no one knows, I hate reading IRL. Like, visual novels, Gucci, Spittin', you know, Chef's Kiss, all that. But books? Fuck those things. Oh, fuck books. I just lost all my viewers. That one controversial line has ruined my channel.
I think it gives you the chance to express yourself. Express yourselves in ways that you don't normally do when you're just doing your normal day and talking to your friends. I mean, we all have so many thoughts and feelings like that we just don't get to share, you know? Read a book.
Don't shame me in public. How dare you? Get out of here. Get. Anyways.
It's like intimate. Yeah. How do you get that across to people? We could like express your true self. Be intimate with us.
That's kind of...
I'm just kidding.
Visual novels book. No, stop! Don't let me lie to myself. I refuse to accept it. There's visuals. It's not a book. There's anime girls and desks and flyers. No books have those.
Oh my gosh. What is it? I forgot all of my things in my classroom. I was getting too excited and rushed here. Silly me. Rush, but weren't? Never mind. Did you want to go get your stuff then? I'll forget if I don't do it now. Well, I'll wait for you then. Okay, I'll take half a second.
Zoe dashes out of the room, leaving Monica momentarily alone. There are visuals and plenty of books, like pictures of the pages. Don't lie. No, VP. No, vetoed. Denied. Incorrect. I read a book or two, and sure, you might be right, but in my heart, you're wrong. And that's what matters most. Monica sighs and starts shouting her thoughts on a sheet of paper.
Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. Discover a new you. Discover your heart. No. Write your heart out. No. Write into your heart. Write the way into your heart. Join the literature club. Write the way into your heart. Well, that's lame. Monica! You startled me. Sorry.
Manga is book, visual novel. Novel games is book. Is this going to be like a Natsuki argument where manga is literature? Is visual novels literature? Is this how it's going to start?
Wait, something happened important. Another of my class was a girl reading a book.
Reading a book?
Let's hurry and recruit her. Are you sure she's not doing it for homework? I can tell she's into it.
I guess we could take a look.
Monica grabs one of the flyers and stands up from her desk. Then the two depart the classroom while Sayuri leading the way. I can now understand what you mean by chronological order. This way. You don't have to run. Sayuri leads Monica to a particular classroom, then lowers her voice to a whisper. See in here. Monica peers through the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone, intently reading a book. I feel like a creep doing this. You should go inside and talk to her. Me? You're the president, and I would probably scare her away. Okay, fine. I'll do it. Monica takes a deep breath and timidly enters the classroom. That was fast. Gosh, I was so embarrassed. What happened? I entered the classroom. She didn't even look up from her book, so I kind of just left the flyer on her desk and walked out. It's kind of cute. But I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club. I guess you're the proper person for this game, though, since the main character hates books as well. See? See? I like anime girls and hate reading. I'm basically the MC. And I got horrified, just like the MC. Thank you, VP. Spin. I hope so. Should we head back now? The two head back to the classroom, Sayuri feeling a little rather accomplished, and Monica still feeling a bit embarrassed by the encounter. Upon returning, Monica and Sayuri resumed their strategy meeting. They discussed various kinds of recruitment tactics from professional to silly. After going through Sayuri's list, and with Monica coming up with ideas of her own, the two end up in a better spot than from where they began. Well, I would say today was a pretty productive, wasn't it? Yeah. I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to get some new members. Hey, what's that? What's this? Sayuri peers at the sheet of paper Monica was writing on earlier. Oh, don't mind that. I was thinking to myself, join the literature club. Write the way into your heart? It's so cute.
Isn't this a line in the fucking song? Don't write your way into your heart in this world of infinite choices. What does it? Never mind. This is supposed to be a good role model. Am I a good role model? Let's be real, chat. You've heard me now for a few weeks now. Do I seem like a good role model? The answer is, of course, yes. 100%. You're absolutely right. That's the one part where the MC and I contradict. He's not a good role model where I am. So you're spin. 100%. I thought I was a little overdramatic. But Sayuri pauses and thinks for a minute. You know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit. What do you mean? Like, I know I can feel like I can tell you from... I feel like I can tell from talking to you today. Seems like you're afraid of doing something wrong. Yeah, but... You call yourself a perfectionist? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always have an idea in my head of how I want things to go. And I can't accept anything less than that. But in the end, it helps me try my hardest at everything, so I don't think it's that bad. Like, with this club, I have an opportunity to make it exactly how we envision it. But I feel like we only have one shot at it. So I'm just really afraid of I'm just really afraid of it deviating from that, the vision. It's the vision. It's... Monica pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. She sighs. I don't know. I just want everyone to... Monica trails off. Smiling, Sayuri taps her head against the sheet of paper. Write the way into your heart. It's what I think you're trying to do. It's make the club that you need the most out of anyone. Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course, but I'm here to help you. Monica returns Sayuri's smile. Sort of amazing how kind you are. We are really going to make this the best club ever. Sayuri nods and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whisper of the air conditioner, and the only movement is the afternoon sunlight trickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sayuri breaks the moment with a big yawn. Monica hates revisionism, and that's why Monica is the best character. Time to go home? You tell me, you're the president. In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow. Me too. Sayuri beams and grabs her things. You can go on ahead. I need a few minutes still. I can wait. It's alright, I just want some time alone. In that case, Sayuri waves enthusiastically at Monica. Good luck. Monica waves in return as Sayuri spins her way out of the club. Can I pause for a second? Do we not exist in this game? Like, doesn't Sayuri usually walk home with us? Because we're her childhood friend, whatever shit? I didn't realize that until this point. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection encouraged by Sayori, but she decides it was something she probably needed right now. The club I need the most? I don't get it. I just want to start a club with more passion. Something I could use to help lead people to happiness. Literature is the key to that. Because it's the window to the real person side of a real person. Underneath the person who's forced to always smile and blend in. The person who's forced to be perfect. Now suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk. Did Sorry leave this behind? Hope it doesn't have her homework in it. Worried, Monica opens the folder to check. Poems. It's a folder of poems. No, the MC mentions in game that he usually doesn't walk home with Sayori anymore. Oh, you're right. Your spin. I forgot. You're absolutely correct. And then he was like, this is nice. We're back. And then, the bad shit happens. Good times. Become the flower. A feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground. The flower, the scent. It's so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers as though they grow just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment yanked away in an instant. All for me, all for joy. I need more. I need more joy. I need more happy. Pluck, pluck, pluck every day. Pluck, 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 so pretty in my hair. Pluck, 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 you're going to die, and you too. Beneath my feet, a flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what end? I look in every direction, in the field I stand in. The prosperous field is a barren wasteland, the fruits of my labor, the carnage of my joy. And that is why I've decided I must become the flower. Deep. What the? Wait, Sayori? That was wild. Also, that took me 27 minutes. So, I'm on leave for the rest of the week. Contact Rabbi if you schedule server time, but I expect my jobs to run a few days since we've collected so much data this week. How about we arrange a meeting to discuss the results when I return? I have no idea what this is. Look at my channel. I promise I will. After the stream. You know what? I got a second now, actually. Oh, your channel right now. Bada big. Not the most professional thing I know. Not the most professional thing I know. Didn't mean to double click. Oop. Didn't mean to double. Perfect. Ooh, cool. Okay, I will actually watch some of these videos after the stream, but quintessential quintuplets, I'm into that shit, fuck yeah. Let's go. Very cool, very, very cool. Anyways, professional game streamer time. Let me look at pictures first, though. Monica, the queen. Sorry, it was okay. Poem. 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 Choir all Sarah's other poems. Cool. Wait, I can set things as wallpapers? So I can set like this as ooh. Okay, I won't do this one. Though I do really like it. I'll do this one for now. Yeah, this makes more sense. Read the new poem? The Ladybug one? I can read the Ladybug one. Was this one? No, that was not. No. Oh, whoa. Oh, who dis? Thank you for visiting, Raph. We're reading poems together if you want to share. Hold on. Which one was it? Oh my god. Was it this? No, that's Amy's like spiders. Oh my god. I've lost it all. Is it this? No? Okay, fine. No, no, no. No, no, no. Oh my god, did I lose this poem? Okay, this is the poem. There once was a ladybug. It was so small, took a really long time to crawl from here to there. It was very tiring to fly for that too long. Nobody squishes ladybugs because they're cute. Does that make them better than other bugs? Do ladybugs know they're cute? I think they're too preoccupied with bug things. And so the ladybug crawled around and did bug things. This story wasn't really going anywhere, but I know you don't mind. I hope you think it's nice for being there anyway. Like ladybugs, like this ladybug. The one who clings like a doof onto your sleeve because it knows you won't squish it. If it doesn't bug you, will you stay a while? Ooh, interesting. And we are, I assume, to believe that this is a sorryyyyyy poem. So, Anyways, let's continue with Trust Part 2. Okay, so I'll do Trust Part 2. And then after we do Trust Part 2, we'll make a decision. I'll either do the thing that I think would be fun, which is this tier listing majiggy, or we'll do Respect Part 1. I'll leave it to chat. But let me do Trust Part 2 first. Another day passes in a flash, and it's already time for another club meeting. Although Monica should have come up with a plan for today's club's tasks, she hasn't been able to shake her good anxiety after reading Sayori's poem. I'm so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Sayori is going through these kinds of feelings and letting her confront me instead of the other way around. What kind of club president does that? The whole time, I didn't think to ask her about her own feelings. So much for that stupid vision. Sayori enters the club room with her usual smile. Upon seeing the downcast Monica, her smile quickly faced an expression of concern. Monica? Is everything okay? I'm really sorry. I'm such a terrible friend. This is, by the way, the last two have just been people apologizing to Sayori. Huh? What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend. Monica shakes her head. I made this all about myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'd like to try to make the club what I need most, right? But my problems are so trivial compared to yours. Sayori responds quietly. What are you talking about? But as she says that, her face darkens. Through the silence, Sayori mutters her realization. I left my folder in here. Monica stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response. I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that. But why? We're friends, right? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Friends look out for each other. I want to be here for you as much as you're here for me. Another long moment passes in silence. This, by the way, stings way more after playing the full game. The air is incredibly heavy now. It is different. It wasn't just about you yesterday. It was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy. So, if you do this, then you're just being selfish. Monica massages her forehead, struggling through the frustration of such a paradox. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready to share certain things. But as unfair as it is for Monica to pry, it's also painful for Monica to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend. I'm sorry I looked. I disrespected your privacy. I don't blame you for looking. You would have at least needed to check if it was mine. Yeah. Monica takes a deep breath. Okay. I understand you don't want me to worry. And I think I'll be able to put that aside so we can move on. Can you promise me something? Promise you what? Monica pauses to collect her thoughts. This is the Literature Club. It's a place where people can express themselves in the ways that life normally doesn't allow them to. So that's the vision. In fact, it's our vision. Right the way into your heart, or whatever. So I want you to promise me that you'll remember that too. It doesn't need to be right now, and I want to be here for you when you need it. I want us to be ourselves like this. Like that. Sayori smiles gently. I'll promise if you promise. Unable to help it, Monica returns Sayori's smile. I promise. Me too.
As the conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. With that behind them, it's time to pursue the club activities. So, want to teach me about poetry? Huh? About recruitment? It's fine, we have plenty of time for that. Right now, I feel like I want to do this. I mean, I do have to fulfill my end of the promise, you know. No way I can say no to that. Don't expect much. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything. That's fine. I think I just need to, some motivation. I never know where to start when it comes to writing poems. Sight isn't so hard. You just need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you. Yeah, but that wouldn't come out any good. It's not supposed to. You're going to have to fight your perfectionist mind on this one. You can just start by writing your feelings and see what kind of things it makes you think of. And then you can turn your feelings into a little story. You can get your feelings out first and then make it sound pretty later. It's not like a building. Sorry, English hard. It's not like building a railroad where you can come from one end or the other. I don't know why you blah 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 so much today, by the way. I never normally do that. It's more like a college where you can find out all the things you want to put in, and then you can arrange them in a pretty way. At least that's how I did it. It's not like it's the only way, but it's a really good way to not get stuck right in the beginning. I understand. Well, I always get so caught up in how it sounds that I forget about what's actually important. Monica pulls out a pen and paper to start writing on. Stop being a perfectionist, you idiot. I'm just kidding. Monica scribbles out "you idiot" as she writes it down. No, keep it. Well, why? Are you calling me an idiot? Of course not. The point is you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want. Well, yeah. Under the scribble, Monica rewrites "you idiot." She stares at the paper. Her words stare back at her. It's kind of funny how I wrote down what I'm mad at myself for, and then I did the exact same thing anyway. This is really going to take getting used to. I believe in you. Thanks, I do too. Me, I mean. Also you, of course. Monica continues to exercise, jotting down her thoughts. It's surprising quite a struggle to write without overthinking it. After a while, with Sayori's guidance and encouragement, Monica's sheet of paper begins to look fairly lively, powering all of her random thoughts. Pew. Monica looks up and down at her sheet. Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it. But it's also kind of liberating. And you tell how hard you were trying. It makes me happy. I think you'll be good at writing poems. Don't give me too much credit. I'd have to really try at it. I think it's something I'll enjoy doing. With you. Sayori beams. I'll stop here, but we still have time. Let's try to work on a new flyer for the club. I won't be so picky about the language. Yeah, let's do it. Monica and Sayori proceed with their work. With each passing day, the two of them become more confident in the club. Not simply from their recruitment planning, but from their vision as well. And as their bond strengthens, so does the essence of the literature club. Finally, they begin to truly feel as it's a matter of time before they find more members. I'm not gonna lie, that scene, the close up, gets me every fucking time. It really should end this rate. Another day passes. As usual, Monica is the first one in the club room. With her is a printout of the revised literature club flyer, complete with all of the new ideas Monica and Sayori come up with. If only this was the flyer we gave to that one girl reading the other day. So much more attractive than the other one, but the new catchphrase is featured clearly in the center of the flyer, right the way into your heart. Surely common sense would say that one writes from the heart, not into your heart. The message is delivered is the one who can use writing to discover themselves. Hopefully, Monica and Sayori had thought that it would be enough to garner some curiosity from students. Why do I still feel so tense looking at this? Monica thinks back to the previous meeting when she performed the writing exercise. Was I always this bad at expressing myself? I must be present if I can't demonstrate what the club is supposed to be about. The literature club is truly beginning to take form. With that, the weight on Monica's shoulders has only become heavier. Debate club was always about rigid structure, formulating airtight points and counterpoints, and delivering them with conviction. It was about the person on the outside. That's why Monica was so good at it. It existed entirely within her realm of comfort. It's suffocating. I need to break through this mental wall. I need to learn to express myself for real.
Monica pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs her pen. She presses the tip of the pen firmly against the paper. But her hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blot of ink collects from the tip of her pen. Monica lifts her pen and stares at the little blotch, and for some reason she feels compelled to run her finger across it. As she does so, the black ink smears across the paper, ruining Monica's canvas. Out of spite for herself, Monica presses her pen down once again, letting the ink collect. She creates a second smear on the paper. Come on, Monica. Just move your hand. Monica writes.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought the smear would be like up and down for some reason.
This is what I get for seeking perfection. A stain.
It's pretty good, actually.
Monica slides the paper away from her and puts her head down on the desk. The air conditioner seems louder today.
I'm here.
Hi. Monica hears Sayuri approach her desk, then stop for a second, probably reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down at the adjacent desk.
Bad day?
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
You too?
New flyer looks so good. You've been working so hard. On the club, but also anything else, I think.
Something else, I think. I can't do it. I'm sorry. So hard to just be vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
So he takes the sheet of paper from Monica's desk. She writes something down, stares at it for a while.
Can I trust you?
Of course. You trust me with anything. Sayuri gazes at Monica with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monica takes the paper from Sayuri's desk and reads it.
I mean, this is not a surprise, obviously, but not what I expected to read.
Sorry.
This is really, really hard for me.
Her voice shakes.
If I can do it, then you can too. Because you're like a million times better than me.
It's not completely true. Sayuri takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself.
That's completely not true. That makes more sense. I was like, that's not completely true. What the fuck? Right, I mixed up a lot in my head.
Sayuri takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself.
There's something about me that I never told anyone before. Even now, my head is like screaming at me to stop.
Wait, you don't have to force yourself. Just because of the promise yesterday.
I want to. This feels right. I mean, it's part of the reason I came to the club in the first place. This is the literature club. I trust you. More than I'm scared.
Those words, Monica stands up. Sayuri must have taken days to work up the courage for this. Were Monica's own futile but genuine efforts actually the push that Sayuri needed? Sayuri's deliberate breaths can be heard over the air conditioner. She prepares herself to continue. Monica waits in gentle silence.
I have this problem where I get really upset when people worry too much about me. I can't control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me when you can just be happy instead? I never told anyone about these kind of thoughts that I have. It's so much easier to smile and help everyone just be happy.
But that's terrible. So Monica wants to say, but she stops herself in fear of saying the wrong thing.
It's just that if everyone else knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. Like, whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask me what's wrong. I know that because I used to be like that.
Sayuri pauses, seeming to recall something in the past.
I just want everyone to be happy. It's the most important thing to me. And letting people look inside my head doesn't bring happiness anymore.
To anyone. Sayuri pauses again, her solemn expression making her look almost like an entirely different person. How did you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be the one of those people, too?
I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this. Part of me, I think, just felt like it would be different this time.
Remember we talked about what the club's supposed to mean? I kept feeling like it was right for me to do.
Especially after you're trying so hard to express yourself, too. It just made me feel like I could say it in confidence, and our friendship doesn't have to change. Silly, the club with only 2 people, and it already means this much to me.
Aww. Monica feels a tightening sensation in her heart. A feeling of connection as Sayuri's emotions radiate between them. Me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayuri. You're so brave, strong and brave, I don't even compare. Monica steps forward. But if nothing else, I can at least offer you some hug energy, if you'd like. Wordlessly and without a smile, Sayori rests her forehead on Monika's shoulder. Though through their contact, Monika can almost feel the torrent of thoughts swimming in Sayori's head. In this moment, enchanted by the air of the club, Monika realizes that all the days that have passed, this is the one where she really hopes that nobody new walks through the door. She speaks softly. You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. You can say anything, I'll never judge you. I promise. Sayori's breath begins to quiver. She takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking, to say things she never once dared to say out loud. Finally, she speaks in a choked voice. I'm so worthless. I'm worthless and everyone would be better off without me. She expresses a sob as a tear rolls down her cheek. I'm just an inconvenience to everyone. I'm not good at anything, and it feels like everyone just has to put up with me, and I hate it. I hate it. The more Sayori speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, falling victim to overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest. I don't want to have those things. I want them to go away, and now I'm making you put up with me. I just want to die. As soon as Sayori loses her composure, Monika begins determined to keep her own. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now, so she won't let any sadness show. Her voice comes through as soft and gentle. This isn't putting up with you. This is just being your friend. Monika offers a few words of comfort. She knows Sayori said it herself that the thoughts of Sayori's experiences are the ones that doesn't belong. But Monika can't magically make them go away. The most she can do is help Sayori battle them like any good friend would. It's quite sad when you realize that Sayori revealed her depression to maybe the worst person she could have picked, someone who would go on to worsen it and make her kill herself. Once again, I feel like Monika in this part is like super different from the Monika in the game, and I'm not sure if it's like once the MC is introduced, the true game begins, and the president title corrupts Monika or something like that, or if it's something different. But it's just weird, you know. You have so much value. Like, I can never picture Monika in the other games say this line, but in this world, it makes total sense. To me and your other friends, too. This club wouldn't have been the same without you. I really mean that. You were here as the best thing that could have happened. Even if we never got any more club members, I would still be happy. That's what you brought here. You brought us a vision, and you also brought us happiness. That's your favorite thing to do, right? Sayori doesn't respond, but Monika feels her gentle nod. No more words are needed between them. The two share their embrace for a little while, Monika letting Sayori take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies and her symptoms fully cease, Sayori lifts her head and wipes her eyes. Excuse me.
I guess I needed that. Some things are harder than others.
Well, I'm here whenever you need me. But any other time, I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. That makes you happy.
Thank you. You're the best.
No, you are. The two exchange smiles. You know, I'm sorry to bring this up, son, but have you considered talking to a professional? Sayori nods.
He's scary. And it's already so hard to tell people.
Yeah. Well, of course, it's always your best choice. It's always your choice. But if ever looking to find the courage for it, I can do my best to help you.
Thanks. I think it helps knowing you would.
Sayori suddenly yawns and stretches.
Well, that made me tired and hungry.
Well, it won't make you do any work today if you're up for it.
No, I want to. I mean, I can say that definitely one thing that makes me happy.
Monika smiles.
But I might want to get a snack first.
All of a sudden, the sound of the door opens. The sound of the door causes the two of them to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. Ah, I should have played these in order. For sure. Though I will say, I thought more time passed between these things, so I don't know if I like it better or worse in that scenario. Like, I feel like so much time passed happened during understanding. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Okay, so, once again, it's going to be a little bit shorter of a stream today just because of something I need to do and so on and so forth. So I can do respect. Or if you want me to talk about some club stuff, and then also, not club stuff, some of the channel stuff, and also do this fun tier list thing that I would like to do, also would be cool.
But obviously, I know a lot of people here are here for Doki Doki, and I don't want to make it sound like I am lying and inconsiderate of what some people want. So I'll just let chat decide quickly. If no one decides anything, I'll probably just do the tier list. But yeah, I know there's a lot too. I don't know if I want to keep going. Like, I feel these are longer than I thought, but at the same time, I do really like them. So I'll also let people decide. If you aren't part of the Facebook, I highly recommend doing so. You get your voices heard. You let me. It lets you know if I'm late, so on and so forth. If you don't know the Facebook, let me post it up. It is. It's this thing right here, right over here. Josh plays video games and tries not to cry. It has been a bit since I cried on stream. But yeah, I would join this if you're interested. Not forcing it. You do you. I stream Tuesdays anyways. Consistency. But if you want to find out what game we play next, if you want to participate in some of the polls, blah 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 blah, might be a good spot. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, I'm gonna wait a few seconds for the chat to catch up. See if we do that tier list or if we do balance. Then after that, we'll proceed. Out of the ones we have left, I think I'm most interested in Reflection, actually. Self-love will be interesting too, but I don't think I'm as much as a Natsuki Yuri shipper as many people are. Which may seem out of the blue, but it's super relevant, don't get me wrong. Because I feel like their arc never resolves until the main game, so it'd be weird if it kind of resolved during the pregame. This seems cool though. I fucks with this. I fucks with this too. This is one I'm also kind of looking for, Respect. I know there's like one at the end. So wait a few more seconds. Great. Okay. So once again, if you were here for my Doki Doki content, I highly apologize for disappointing. I thought I would do way more than that. I fully agree. We only do like these 3 parts, but in my defense, I did not think these 3 parts would take me an hour and a half. I really thought, I remember part 1 being 15 minutes, so I really thought they would be 15 minutes each. So the fact that if each of these are 30 minutes, holy crap! Is all I'm gonna say. Granted, I did talk a lot in the middle of those, so maybe they are like 15-minute reads normally. But let me see a picture before we move on. And the mail. Thank you to everyone who worked so hard on the control simulation. What the fuck? I can't imagine how tedious it must have been to so deliberately hide Monika's elevated permissions from her without disrupting her connection to the VM. Just to clarify, all the recordings labeled side starts are part of the control simulation, right? I've noticed some details of the characters' lives here and there differ from a bit of those in the VM1, even trivial ones. Is it part of the butterfly effect from some of Monika's more fundamental changes, or is it the result of her just messing around with the other characters in VM1 as her own experiment? If I'm keeping track, we have like 5 universes in total, with 3 or 4 of them created and then destroyed by Monika, of course. It's funny because I keep wanting to speculate on which is the real universe, but in reality they all are. As real as ours is anyways. This is so weird to me. What the fuck is this read? And what unlock? This is cute. I'll set as wallpaper. Fuck yeah. Okay. And yeah. Okay. So I'm Doki Dokiing out for now. I will probably post the thing in the old Facebook if we're going to continue with more Doki Doki, or if we play an actual horror game. I'm kind of leaning toward the actual horror game part, I will fully confess, but we'll decide from there. Okay, let me pull up the stuff. Cool. So this is the tier list. A lot has happened in the channel since. I will try to go a little bit fast about it, but I just always wanted to really do this, honestly speaking. If it's not your thing, so if you don't know about the channel too much, if you're newer because of the Doki Doki content or through other content, I play a lot of JRPG horror games. They're actually like one of my favorite things to stream.
Sorry, I had to like really get a sip of water all of a sudden. I haven't played a lot of them actually. I've played most of the big ones, but not so much of the smaller ones. So I eventually want to. And I thought this list would help. I would talk about some of the old stuff too, because it's been a hot minute since I talked about them. So let me just do the ones I haven't heard of first, because I can't really mention much because I haven't heard of them. I don't think I've heard of Mochi and Frosting. I don't think I've heard of. I don't think I've heard of this one. I can't even read the text. Boy Ichiro's Modesty. I can't read each one out loud. I haven't heard of this. Haven't heard of this. Haven't heard of this. This. Haven't heard of this. I can't have to go through them all. You know what? I haven't heard of a lot of them. This is the more I look at this. I'll just go through the ones that I have heard of. Heard of and not played. Let's see. So I watched a playthrough of Blank Dream, but I never played it myself. So I'm gonna put it there. Games I've watched. I have heard of Eclipse. I don't really have that much interest in it, and I don't remember too much about it because I've heard about it a long time ago. Same with Rebuild. Wolf and Rabbit, I have heard of. I have a small amount of interest in playing it. I heard it's very short though. Little Eat, I don't remember if I played this on stream. I don't think so. I think we played Alice Mar. Yeah. So I'll put this in games I've been meaning to. Same with Lily too. I've not heard of this game. I have heard of Dream Fair. I have interest in playing Dream Fair. Heard of Yumi Nishi. I've heard of for a great deal, and I don't know if I'll play it. I have played Yumi Nikki. This is somewhere on this list. I'll get to it in a second. Painted Heart, Hansel, Close Your Eyes. I've heard of Close Your Eyes. I don't really have too much interest in playing it though. I have heard of Imaginary Friends. Not too much interest. Same with this. I have not played Aoni, but I have watched it. I feel like Aoni is just like one of those like jump scare games. It's not really like too much. I've heard of Bevel's Painting. Not too much interest. Alice Mare we have played on stream. I thought it was okay. I'll probably give it a B. I thought the story of Alice Mare was pretty good. I don't think I like the gameplay or the scares of it too much. I don't even think it's that scary. I have heard of Me, but I don't really have interest in playing it. I've heard of Asylum. I don't have too much interest in playing it. This is not a horror game, but yeah, I'll put it here. It's not a horror game. I have heard of Amato Bus Stop. I'll put it in games I might have small interest in. I have watched a playthrough of Toilet in Wonderland. It's not really a horror game. It has one good horror moment though. I've heard of Yumi Graffiti. Not too much into the Yumi games though. I've heard of this. No real interest though. Okay, I have played Mad Father in my free time. Mad Father is probably an A game. I don't know if Mad Father holds up after a amount of time. It's hard to say, but I remember really liking it when I played it at the time. I actually do want to play Dream Mary at some point, but I'll put on the small interest for now. Your Turn to Die, banger game, very Danganronpa. Oh, I fucked this all up, thank God. I'm gonna put this in the S category. Your Turn to Die was like one of my favorite playthroughs on this stream for sure. I cannot wait to finish it. We saw that last part, then waiting for all the updates to go. Mogeko Castle I really liked, but I don't think the plot of Mogeko Castle is that good. Or the gameplay. I think it's just the shock value is really good. I'll put a B. I have good that's slight interest in Ghost Party. I've heard of Insanity, not too much interest though. I heard of Flatline. I don't have too much interest though. Yumi Tuki, that's slight more interest than the other Yumi games. Probably will not play anytime soon though. I have heard of, I don't think this is a horror game, Dudley. You know, I need some background music. This is very quiet right now. Oops. 1 second. I'm gonna put some Doki Doki background music. YouTube. Doki Doki plus music. Let's do this one. Probably not this one. This is. I'm not looking for like a sad song. I'm just looking for just like a song. Yeah, this is fine. I can live with this. Is this too loud? No, I think this will be fine for now. Anyways, let's continue on. I heard Flush Tile was canceled, but it was pretty good from what I've seen of it. I never played it though, so sadly, if it's canceled, I can't really do much. I have played Misao. It was okay. I'll probably put the C actually though. I think a lot of Misao is dumb, but I think the main story is interesting at least. I played Lisa the first. I'll probably put in C as well. It was okay. I like Lisa 2 more. I played Chapter 1 of Corpse Party, but not much more than that. I'll put in games I'm meaning to, though. I thought Corpse Party was pretty scary, actually, speaking. I played Aria's story on stream. I really liked it. I'm gonna put an A. I thought Aria's story had way better scares than Midnight Train. I didn't think Midnight Train was that scary, but I thought Aria's story was legitimately relatively scary. Colin of Ashes, I actually really remember playing it on stream, but I don't remember much about it, so I'm gonna put in B. Great Garden is a game by the people who made Mogeko Castle that I've been meaning to play. I heard it's very long. So, I'll put it in here, but I don't think I'm going to play anytime soon. Let's see. I've heard of Paranormal Room. I heard it's actually quite a popular game. I'll put it in games I've been meaning to play. I don't know how scary it is, but I've heard it's very popular. Same with Underworld, The Capital Incident. Let's see. I haven't heard a lot of these. I have heard of this game. I have slight interest in playing it. Hello Charlotte was like one of my favorite games played on the stream, I will fully confess. I don't know if all 3 parts are in it, so I might move them around as I find other parts of it. I don't know where I clicked that thing, where it went. Where'd it go? Here it is. I'll put S for now, and if there's more Hello Charlottes, I'll move them around as accordingly. I heard that tail end, not too much interest in it. End Roll was phenomenal, I'll put that in S as well. I thought End Roll was one of the best games we played on this stream. Really scary, really interesting plot. I like the combat system of it. Even if it wasn't super complex. Yonderella, slight interest. Probably not a Yandere title though. Memento I've heard of, don't have too much interest in. We played Stray Cat Crossing on this channel before. I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't as scary as I expected though. I think I'll put it in B as well. Angels of Death, I played on Ricky's channel back in the day. It's very interesting plot, but it's not that scary, so I'll put it in C. Which is hard. I really want to play more of, actually. We played Chapter 1 on this stream before, but we never played more than that, really. I thought it was really good. I really want to play more of it. I don't think Cornine's Cross, Dead and Breakfast is a horror game or an RPG Maker game, but I do want to play it, so I'll put it here. Let's see. I haven't heard of a lot of these games. Like, all of these I've never heard of, I feel. Maybe I'm missing 1 or 2. I've heard of It Moves. I don't really have interest too much. I think I watched it back in the day, though, but I remember. One Shot was great. I played it in my free time. Not on stream. I'll put an A. I thought it was really good. I have played The Crooked Man long ago. I don't remember liking it that much, though. I thought it was really hard and like a lot of cheap jump scares. I'll put it in C, though. Lisa. Okay, here's the second Lisa. I thought the second Lisa was very good. It's not really a horror game, too, once again, but it definitely is very out there and weird. I feel like I've heard of this game, but I don't know off the top of my head. Let's see. I've heard of this, I feel, but I don't... Blanking. I kind of want to play this game on stream, but I've heard it's actually like super puzzly and like big mind benders. I'll put in slight interest because it probably would be a good stream game, probably like a good personal game. I've heard of this game. I'll put it here. Paranoid Syndrome 2 is the same as Paranoid Syndrome 1 in my perspective. I heard it's very popular, so I'll put it here for now. Wizard of White Box, I have heard of and actually really want to play. It looks very short, but it looks relatively scary. Same with this game, actually. I have heard of this. I heard this game's only in Russian and Japanese right now, though. I've heard of the Boogeyman. Pretty sure it's in the Sandman series. I'm gonna put it here for now. The fuck is this song? Oh, never mind. I know the song. Midnight Train. We just talked about this. I thought it was okay. I thought the story was very good in Midnight Train, but it wasn't that scary. Weekender, I've heard of. I don't have too much interest in it. Off, we played. I like Off a little bit, but I thought it was super confusing. I'll put in B. Eve, phenomenal game. I did not play it on stream. I played it in my own free time. Banger game. Sandman, I watched it like a long time ago. I don't think I ever played Sandman. I think I only played Crooked Man. Hylix I've heard of. I kind of have a slight interest in playing it. It's not a horror game really though. Yuminiki I played long ago. I thought Yuminiki was quite fun. I needed a guide though. Faraway City I thought was very good as well. We played it a little bit after Enroll. We played it on the channel. Want to see that playthrough? I really liked it. I'm gonna put an A. It was very scary. Witch's House, I don't think it holds up as well. I played Witch's House again very recently, and I think if you know the scare, it's not as scary, obviously, but the first time is very good. So I'll put it as like a high B. I've heard of this game, but I'm gonna put it here. I don't really have interest in it. Some of these games I've heard of, like I've heard of this. I've heard of like these games. I know they're like the creator of the Underella, but I don't really want to put it here because all I've only done is heard of the name. Grimm's Hollow I've heard of. I have a slight interest in playing it. Let's see. Mermaid Swamp we played. I played it at Gaia's house I believe long ago. I thought it was okay. I did not think it was that scary at all. I really actually want to play Purgatory on stream sometime. It might be very soon. Yeah, this looks interesting. I don't know what this is. It looks interesting though. Same with Confess My Love. Candlebox we played? I thought Candlebox was really fucking scary. I didn't like the gameplay that much, but I thought it was really fucking scary. Let's put this here. It's really the same as One Beat Hard for me. I've heard of Close Requiem. I have a slight interest in playing it. We played Casebook of Artie. It was okay. I don't think it was that good. It was not. It had like one good scare in it, and that was really about it. It's really more of a mystery game. I know this game, but like, I want to play Jimmy the Pulsing Mask. I got this a gift a long time ago. I just don't know how scary it is. Is there anything else I see? Little Eats in the same boat as the other Little Eats, I think. I've heard of Suits. I don't think it's a horror game. Pocket Mirror we played on stream. I thought Pocket Mirror... A lot of people don't like Pocket Mirror. I thought Pocket Mirror was actually really good. Relatively scary. Interesting plot. It had a bad ending. That's all I can remember. I've heard of To the Moon, obviously. I don't think I'm going to play on stream ever, though. Actually, I have watched a playthrough of To the Moon. I don't know what I'm doing. I think that's it for I've heard of this game, actually. I don't really have interest in playing it. I watched a long time ago. What am I saying? Dufflo. Dufflo I will probably never play on stream. I've never watched a playthrough because I was too scared. So it might be good if I'm running low on fear. After that, I think we're set on games that I've heard of and played. Let me just give a quick more look. Yeah, I want to say that is it. So yeah,
let's wrap this up then. So this is my tier list for games we played on stream that I saw. I might be missing something over here, give or take. Let me give me one more fast look. I don't think so though. I've heard of this game. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna play a traditional JRPG horror game next stream. I'll do a poll. If people want to see me finish Doki Doki, I'll do Doki Doki first. But otherwise, I'll play an actual JRPG horror game, and then maybe something more leaning to horror, and then maybe go back to another visual novel after. But I want to do some horrors in between first, because all of the visual novels I play probably won't be horror lenient. It'll probably be more like engaging story. If I play a long horror, I'll probably play Witch's Heart. If we play something shorter, I might play Wizard of White Box. Maybe I'll play Purgatory, as I mentioned before. Or I'll look for something new. Who knows? I do have some games in my backlog that I need to play. I got a recent one that I really wanted to play, called The Void. This looks really scary in my perspective, but I don't know anything about it. Oops, I don't want to see too much of that stuff. It just looks like the kind of horror that'll get me. So that might be on the list. At the same time, I heard this game... I heard mixed things about this game, but it looks like a good traditional horror or whatever. Like, it looks pretty spooky, but the reviews are really mixed, so... But, you know, I like a good old mixed horror game sometimes. They can't all be bangers. I'm cool with that. So we'll probably just play a JRPG horror game next time that'll be scary. Or if people really want me to finish Doki Doki, I'll do Doki Doki. But I might play Witch's Heart too. I've heard that's quite scary, but it's a little bit on the longer side. But yeah, if you're into Doki Doki stuff and you really want more Doki Doki later, I recommend joining the Facebook so you can vote on that. Otherwise, I will probably play something JRPG, because that's really what this channel is more known for, if you can tell by the previous videos. I think I'm gonna call the stream here. I'm sorry it's a little bit shorter once again. I just didn't think I had enough time to do like another part, so I thought, this tier list was fun. I really enjoyed it. Took me like 15 minutes, give or take. So yeah, I hope to see you guys next time before whatever we play. Vote in the Facebook if you haven't seen it. And until then, I hope you have a great day. Until then, everyone, bye.